Hey guys, it's your coach Dave here. It is, it's 6:30 at night. I'm sitting here with Harbor. Here he is, there's my boy. He's sitting here, we're by the pool at my house. Actually, Kristen and the girls are in fact away at a beach house, at my aunt's house on the ocean all day. So I got home from work a little while ago. I just sat down on the computer, as you guys can see right down over here. I sat down on the computer and I got some work done because, like, holy cow, amazing things are happening this week because our summer lift challenge group, Lift for Life challenge group with the program that Kristen and I have been doing for the last, my goodness, now it's like 12 weeks that has completely freed our life because it's 4 days a week and it's only 35 minutes a day and it's given us freedom. It's given our life back. That group is starting and we have like so many people in there that are fired up. So I had to do follow-ups because I just got home from work. So I sat down on the computer for an hour. It's like 6:30 now. I got home at 5, sat down dinner. I'm going to eat dinner shortly, but I want to come on here to you guys and give you guys a message of value and really talk about three things that in fact you have to do in order to achieve your goals. And some of these things many of you guys have heard before, but I want to share them again. And I heard them again this past weekend. I think it's so valuable. Hey guys, hey Steve, hey Ted, hey Kim. Hey, I don't see who else is on there popping on. But 3 things to achieve your goals. And I think these 3 things, we often hear them, but we don't in fact do them. So the number one thing, guys, if you want to achieve your goals is consistency. I see so often people don't achieve their goals because they're not consistent. People are not committed to what they said they're going to do. And being committed is staying true to what you said you were going to do long after that feeling left. People go out with all motivation, excited to be committed to something, but they stop. And an example I want to give you guys about what happens when you're not consistent is you lose all momentum. And let me explain this to you. It's kind of like an example that I once heard from another friend of mine is like walking up a down escalator, right? And if you're walking up a down escalator and you're walking and you're trying to gain momentum and you're being consistent and you're working harder and you're getting to the top of that escalator, right? And you're so close to stepping off and achieving your goal. And then in a half a second, you stop walking, you go all the way down to the bottom of that escalator that you're walking up. And immediately you have to start all over again and you lose all momentum. So when you're not consistent, you lose all momentum to getting to, in fact, where it is. And I see so often people start and they stop and they start and they stop and they let life get in the way. But if it's important to you, you find a way. If it's not important to you, we find an excuse. That's what it is. Like, you have to be dead set on, no matter what, I'm going to achieve whatever it is that I said I'm going to put my actions towards and put my mind to, and you absolutely can achieve it. So that's consistency is number 1. Number 2, guys, is accountability. You need to have accountability, whatever it is. And I think so often when I think of just for us, wow, this keeps disconnecting. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on. But I think so often the secret with the success and why Kristen and I over the past 8 years have been able to help thousands of people in our groups and build a team of people to inspire and help others with their health and fitness is the accountability. Because so often, I'm going to use this as an example. If you got a gym membership, right? This keeps stopping. I don't know what this... I'm trying to move over here. See if this works better. If you got a gym membership, and in fact, I'm going to come down here because I think the Wi-Fi is getting spotty. If you got a gym membership and in fact you went to the gym and you did not show up for a couple of days, there's nobody there holding you accountable, calling you up like the manager of, I don't know, LA Fitness. Hey, Dave, where are you? You haven't showed up. You need to come back and use this membership that you paid for. You know, like, it doesn't happen. And there's no accountability to what you're doing. And that's why what we love with the groups that we do is that the difference between those that are successful and those that aren't, the secret, guys, it's the accountability. It's somebody that's there to motivate you when you don't feel like doing it. It's somebody there that's to inspire you. It's somebody there to call you out on your excuses, right? It's somebody to tell you, no, you can get this done. And I think so often we're human beings and our natural tendency is sometimes we just want to be lazy and not do it. But the days that you don't want to do it and are the days that make it count the most. And those are the days that count the most because you don't realize that when you accomplish something on the days you don't feel like doing I am losing bad connection. On the days you don't feel like doing it, you gain so much momentum and you gain so much more because it was accomplishing something when you didn't want to do it, when you had the most resistance, because it's easy, right? Everybody knows what to do when things are great, right? Everybody knows what to do when life is going well and we're motivated and we want to go out there. But what do you do when you get punched in the mouth? Like Mike Tyson says, everybody has a plan until you get punched in the mouth. And I think that's so true in life, because we all know what to do when things are great. But what are you doing when life isn't great? What are you doing when life knocks you down? Right? What are you doing then? And that's why having an accountability partner or an accountability system to help you achieve your goals is so important. All right. And number three, guys, is the last point. I was drawing a blank. Oh, take action. Take action. I'm sorry. I keep getting disconnected here. Taking action. I think so often people ponder and they think and they analyze and they wait for the sun and the moon and the stars to line up and everything to be perfect before they're going to take action, whatever it is they want to do. And then you don't take action. Like the wealthiest place in the world is the graveyard, because it's full of ideas and dreams and goals and aspirations, and people never act on them. So your lack of inaction or your lack of letting the start stop you is why you're failing, because you're afraid, you're fearful, you have fear. Guys, let me tell you something about fear. It's false evidence appearing real. It doesn't exist. Fear doesn't exist. It's not there. And the only way you gain momentum is by starting. And if you have a strong why of why you want to do this, you will figure out the way. Figure out your why, find your why, you'll find your way. Don't worry about how you're going to get from point A to point B. The point is that you take the first step. And if you don't take action, and that's the biggest thing, guys, I see with people is procrastination and delaying and not taking the first steps. Hands down, that's what it is. And I think we all think we have unlimited days on this earth. And I think we all think that we are guaranteed tomorrow. And let me tell you, I have lost a best friend that was shot and killed. I see a cousin on here, Ted, who lost a brother abruptly in a tragic motorcycle accident. I see Ted on here, and he can relate, because life doesn't always fire a warning shot, guys. And last week, another New York State trooper was killed just last week, and it's over in an instant. So stop pondering and waiting for things to be perfect, because it doesn't happen. Take action. Find your why. You'll find your way. So, guys, just to recap, in the 3 points is you have to be consistent, you have to have accountability to whatever it is you're doing, and you have to take action. If you have those three things combined and you don't let all the negative voices get in your head, or if they do get in your head, you push them away and you surround yourself with people that are going to lift you up in your life and hold you accountable, you can achieve anything you put your mind to. But it starts with you. Stop waiting for permission for your mom or your dad or your kids or your spouse or your brothers or your sisters to say it's okay. Because if you want your dreams and goals to become a reality, it's your job to make them happen. It's nobody else's job to make things change in your life. If you want your life to get better, you need to become better. If you want your next 30 days to be different than your last 30 days, then you need to change. Life doesn't need to change. You need to change. And once you realize that once you become more, you'll have more, and once you take ownership of your life, and once you stop blaming other people for why you are where you are, and realize that you are a product of the decisions and choices you made up until this point, your life will change. But until that, stop making excuses, stop blaming other people, stop pondering, stop thinking about it, get an accountability partner, be consistent, and crush it. So that's my message for you guys today. I want to share that with you. I just felt it was weighing on my chest, because I just been seeing a lot of people not do those 3 things and just struggling in life. And I don't like people struggling in life. You deserve more. You deserve more. Everybody deserves to have the best life possible, and it's there for you for the taking. Have a great night, guys, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.